And you made up that you had a Spanish grandmother. Do you think that was acceptable? And I was like, well, it was nice. Like, I was trying to...
That's acceptable?
Yes,
Wow.
and then they played me back the clip of you calling Zapatero a sack of potatoes. I tried to defend you. I said that you loved potatoes.
I do.
And that it was a big compliment.
Huge.
You loved sackfuls of potatoes.
I like sacks of all sorts of stuff, too,
I did my best.
And it didn't work?
Well, ultimately, they were just messing with me, because when I went on and sort of sat down and was discussing it more, the mayor of Zapatero was on Skype and gave me a certificate to be the adopted son of Zapatero.
Wow.
How did Freddie Highmore get famous? Well, there's an assumption in the question. I'm not really sure I am. I don't have the social media or the Twitter or Instagram, so I'm not famous according to today's way of judging it.
We have a photograph of you from the quarantine. And that is you, is it? Is it not?
It is. It is. Those are the good old days of quarantine. I let the beard go a little bit wild. Usually it's the clean-shaven look, but for this, yeah.
Had you ever done that before?
No, this was the longest amount of time I'd had to just let it go. But I'm looking a little bit bemused in the photo because I realized that I had all this red facial hair. At the start, I try and pretend to people was just the light. But then I had to own up to the fact, because I don't have red hair anywhere else on my body. Like my eyebrows, for example.
I want anyone to think that this is how we played them in England, but anyway.
Is it you?
I mean, of course that's not me. It looks nothing like me.
But if it wasn't you...
Why did they think it looks like me?
I don't think they thought... They thought there were clues, like, from being in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. There was chocolate on your head was one of them. It's a stretch.
I left the costume just outside. How talk is Freddie Highmore? How talk is he? Sounds like some American slang that I don't know what that means. Or how tall? I'm this tall, 5'10", 5'11".
Oh, anyway, Freddie, did people recognize you with the beard, or were you able to go around completely undetected?
No, it was pretty good with the beard, although the mask was a different story. Wearing the mask, I think for most actors was great because no one recognized them. But for me, it was the opposite. They just thought, oh, it's a good doctor. There we go. He puts on the mask. And so the mask it became this double-edged sword because I put it on in order to stay safe, but it meant that people came closer to me, getting up inside the 6 feet required thing because they'd be like, oh, it's you. I've come to say hello. Wow. But if I took the mask off with the beard, then obviously it's less safe in many, many ways, but it would mean that people kept their distance. Probably also because it gave such a crazy manly look. They were like, whoa, I can't go near him.
In Spanish, and I'm having a difficult time learning one word and retaining it, and you speak...
I did Arabic and Spanish at university, and then French as well. I'd done it at school.
In Arabic, say something in Arabic.
Something for you to learn.
Oh, I won't learn it.
I'm from the United States of America. That would be a good one.
Okay.
أنا, I, من, from, الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية. The United States. You've got it. You're going to be great.
Nope.
Which is does that make it more fun?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
It's sort of the same as like Charlie's Angels question. I don't know how to answer it. But yes, it's an exciting season. How did Freddie Highmore die? It was a very sad day, but I decided to come back purely to do these questions. Thank you for reviving me.
We're honored. Thank you.
When you are working on a medical show like The Good Doctor, I assume you have COVID tests, and do you have them like every day? How does it go?
We have them 3 times a week.
3 times a week.
I feel like I also did something in Italy just before starting up here in Vancouver. So I feel like I've become a bit of a connoisseur in terms of the tests. I've had the saliva one, the blood one, the throat one, and then 2 types of nose ones, which is where it gets really interesting for the connoisseurs of tests out there.
Yes.
You get the one at which clearly you are.
Uh-huh.
They get the Jumbotron on and you're meant to kiss the person that you're with.
That's right.
And you just think you're going to see a sports game and suddenly it's converted into this public date.
Yeah, forced.
Did Freddie Highmore play both brothers in Spiderwick Chronicles, I think? Chronicles, yes. I played twins, which was great. Probably go slightly insane at the end of shooting as you just sit there opposite someone or opposite a tennis ball and pretending that you're sitting opposite yourself and having conversations with yourself. That's true.
And any of us will be welcome up there should we opt to move.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in the spare room in this place I'm renting in Vancouver. There's a little kind of daybed thing. There's room for one.
Oh, wonderful.
If you want to make it up there, yeah.
I would love to bring, we could share beard oils and the whole deal.
Will you bring up some special beard oil?
I'll bring up the most special beard oils. They're called Crisco. You'll love them.
Okay, you can have some of my red hair, too. And then it'll be perfect.
So The Good Doctor, it's a great show, and it's doing very well. And it seems like, again, well, tell people before we talk about it, what it's about.
I guess briefly it's about a young surgeon who has autism and also Savant syndrome. And yeah, we've been lucky enough to be halfway through the season now, and things are going well.
Yeah, and
Have you been put on the kiss cam?
It's my biggest fear.
Oh, it is?
I have never been on the kiss cam.
Really? You realize this all but guarantees you're going on the kiss cam, right?
Next
this is
time I'm
Spain
here,
all
it
over
will
again.
suddenly, like-
There's another sack of potatoes coming your way.
I keep telling you all this stuff, and then you keep putting it on.
Well, thank you for confiding in me, and I think we all appreciate it.
Is Freddie Highmore the good doctor? Yes. Well, I play the good doctor.